August 28th, 1963, in Washington, D.C., Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivers his I Have a Dream speech. That speech was about racial equality, justice, and also freedom. The freedom to connect with individuals that didn't look like you, that didn't have the same background as you, that didn't even have the same belief system as you. In that moment, it was over 250,000 people listening to that speech. They were a part of changing the course of history. That the man that they were listening to was actually a part of something that was so much more bigger than himself, but also so much more bigger than those that were attending and watching him. See, he was changing the course of history as we know it today. His impact, that speech, leaves a mark on us as men and women today as we live here in America. See, I really wonder if Dr. King truly understood the impact that he was making at that very moment. See, while we were watching him and listening to him talk about his dream, he was in the very moment fulfilling his. See, as he is fulfilling his dream, it is a representation that we must also fulfill our dream. The thing that God has given us, the thing that God has put in our heart to do, we must proactively do that. I believe that many of us have dreams. You as a trader, I believe that you have dreams. You have dreams to help your family. You have dreams to be able to buy a house, to be able to buy a car, to have financial freedom, to be able to use your money to grow while you do other things in life, to be able to go on vacations and do things that you've probably never been able to do before. And what Dr. King teaches us is that, yes, it is great to have a dream, but what does a dream matter if you're not going to go after the dream? See, Dr. King was in uncomfortable positions. He was in painful situations. He had hate threats. He had death threats. But yet he got up and he did the work. He got up and he spoke. He got up and he had faith. And I want to encourage you today to get up, to have faith, to proactively go for the thing that God has laid upon your heart, to go for the things that can help you financially, that can help you, that can help your children and your children's children. See, with this whole trading thing, yes, it can be uncomfortable. It can be very hard sometimes, but that is not an excuse to stop. You have to constantly remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing, because it's not just about you. And oftentimes things are very hard whenever we're just thinking about ourselves. But start thinking about the generation behind you. Start thinking about your family right now. Start thinking about your future right now and begin to proactively go after that thing. Yes, there will be times you might want to quit. There will be times you don't feel like trading. There will be times you don't feel like practicing. There will be times where you might fall short. You might not be disciplined. Yes, and as far as discipline, it is very hard to be disciplined. It is uncomfortable being disciplined. Our nature, our sinful nature is always want to go after greed, want to go after more. But yet we have to understand that we have to do the thing that's going to help us to get to our destination. So today, my encouragement for all traders out there, it don't matter if you're a trader or maybe you're a business owner or maybe you're just an inspiring person to be any of those things. Listen, go after it. No matter what the outside noise look like, no matter what the circumstance looking like. And what I mean by circumstance, no matter what your financial circumstance look like, go after it. Trust in God. You don't understand that the impact that you may make on someone, you don't understand that the speech that you may give may change the world forever. It takes your one moment that can change your life, but also everyone around your life. Again, it was 250,000 people attending that speech, but yet that speech outlived those 250,000. So I want you to understand that what you have today, the next generation needs. We need, I need. So look, God bless you, and I pray that this year will be the year that you go farther and higher than you ever been before. Not only in things of practicality like finances and things of that nature, but I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about here in your mind. I pray that God uses you in a mighty way because people need to hear your voice. You need to be great on that trading screen. Remember, it's not just about you. It's about everybody behind you. All right, so go after it. I believe in you. And most importantly, put God first. All right, God bless y'all. Bye, I'll talk to you on the next video. I want to just take a moment to invite you over here to 48 Trading. Listen, in the description below, you're going to see a website. That website is going to have a link where you can join me Monday through Friday and receive my live signals and coaching. Listen, we start at 6:30 a.m. So from 6:30 a.m. to 7 o'clock to 7 a.m., that's our time of fellowship. And just so you know, it is Eastern time. So from 6:30 to 7, that's our time to fellowship. And then at 7 o'clock, that's whenever we get into live trades. We trade US 30, Nasdaq, and SPX 500. But also for futures, we are also trading NQ and also YM. So you don't want to miss that. We have absolutely been killing the markets, y'all, by the grace of God. So look, come join us, and I'm excited to see you.